Hi, I'm Phil McKinley, the director of Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark, and I'm here because you guys have sent in some questions and I'm going to hopefully answer them for you. They were sent in through Twitter and Facebook, and here we go. Okay, Brian, I'm going to try and pronounce your last name, Triyupek, I think it is, says, how's the process of revisiting Peter Parker and Mary Jane's relationship from the previous one? Interesting you ask that, Brian, because I just had a rehearsal today with Mary Jane and Peter, with Reeve and Rebecca. When someone comes in, a new person comes into a cast, like Rebecca has come in to replace Jen, Jen and Rebecca are very different actresses. And so I would never ask Rebecca to try and do a carbon copy performance of what Jen Damiano did. They are very unique and very special, and I love both their performances. But what's interesting about that is because Rebecca has a different energy than Reeve and Matthew James Thomas. They've had to kind of adjust their performance to what Rebecca's giving them. And in the end, I think that's really good for the show because it keeps it fresh and keeps it new. Corey Savage. Hey, Corey. Corey says, to an aspiring director and lighting designer, what advice would you give about this type of adventure? High technical theater with the pressure of building a new vision in only a couple of weeks, or to theater in general? I think the best thing you can do is never say no. If you're given an opportunity, you should take it. I think that's the thing that has made my career what it is. I have a very eclectic career because I've worked in ballet and opera and circus and Las Vegas and Broadway and off-Broadway, and I think that's because I just never say no to an opportunity. I worked with a famous director, incredible man named George Abbott, referred to as Mr. Abbott by the community. Mr. Abbott was 100 years old when I worked with him, and I asked him one day, I said, Mr. Abbott, how do you continue to do this year after year after year? And he told me there were two things. One, he never did the same thing twice. If he directed a show more than once, he always changed it and made it different. And two, he said he always did things that scared the hell out of him. And I always remembered that. So I would advise you to take on projects that scare the hell out of you. Thank you for writing in, and tell all your friends about Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark and come on down to the Foxwoods.